Warning, this is a family-friendly radio. Children of all ages are welcome to participate.
This is my grandpa's geocaching talk show. And now for our latest news.
Hey geocachers, check it out. Cacheface.com is back by popular demand. Cacheface is a dedicated social network for geocachers to connect and share in their caching passion globally and in real time. Cacheface complements the existing geocaching networks and forums around the world and allows people to connect with these networks and forums that are quite limited to their own areas, locations, to come together in a global space and hang out, connect, share, and even make new friends along the way, all from one central place. That's www.cacheface.com. See you there. Hello geocachers, this is Hikerjamz
and Crazycritter1966.
Today we're on episode 37.
Is it 37?
Already.
Wow, okay.
Yep. It's getting up there. It kind of throws off a little bit getting started here because it started raining. Wasn't no clouds in the sky or nothing.
That's what happens in Florida.
Yeah, we shut the TV off so we could do the recording, and yeah, the little raindrops coming down. So you never know down here when it's going to rain. Let's see this week. Let's see what do we have to talk about this week. I just got a message from Geocaching.com on my one of my travel bugs. Simon. Yeah, Simon. Hey, someone had it, and they've had it for a little while. September, October, the 10th month. That'd be October last year, and I sent them a message asking them if they still had it, and they replied and said, yeah, we throwed it in a bag or a box or something with the rest of their stuff, and they forgot about it. So he said he'd get it back out, and he did. He moved it 8 miles.
Yeah, it's in a cache now.
Yeah,
you know where it's at.
It's in a cache, and that was the Theodore is another one that I'd like to get back out there.
How long's Theodore been missing?
Long enough to be put on the police report for missing.
Is that the one that's been missing for over a year?
Probably is. Yeah. I don't know what happened to that one.
He's MIA.
Yeah. Times 2.
Poor Theodore.
You know what? No, these TVs that are missing, I know there's a lot of places out there on the website where you can get copies made of your TVs if they've gone missing. But how do you know if they're missing or not? There's been several of them comments that they've had a TV that was missing for, what was that one? 6 years?
6 or 7 years.
7 years, and it all of a sudden popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now here's the thing, getting the copy made of your TV. Yeah, I mean, some places do it for free. But if you got a TV, say you got a TV over here in Germany or over there in Germany. I was thinking I was in Germany, wasn't I? Well, anyway, if say you got a TV out there in Germany, it's the last place you know of, and someone picked it up, and someone quit geocaching, and someone hasn't been on there for a year, and you send them a message a couple times and they don't get it because they haven't been answering their email.
Oh, you mean like mine?
Yeah. And so, okay, so you decide after a year that it's gone. So you get a hold of one of these people that can make you a copy, and they send you a copy. So you start it back out there again. And say it ends up in Alaska. Okay, say another year goes by and went from Alaska to Canada to South America. And all of a sudden, someone finds the original. Because the guy or woman that had it was too ashamed to let you know that they had it or that they put it back out. So they went and put it in a cache. So now you've got somebody that found that one, and when they look it up, it says that it's in South America. And somebody in South America finds that one and shows that it's in Germany. Ugh. What do you do? I mean, you can't stop one or the other. Yeah, because if somebody finds either one of them, they found it. So I don't know. I'm not gonna make any copies of the ones that I've got missing, because I want to be like that one fellow that I think it was 10 or so years. This was the one that was for a long time.
Yeah, that one was a 10-year one that was missing.
Yeah, I'm going to wait, and if it might pop up in 10 years.
Who knows?
So, yeah, I don't know about that copy thing. It's nice if that's what you want to do, but if you look at it the way I'm looking at it, it's confusing. Especially when you see one that it's missing and you bring it back to your inventory. Then somebody finds it later on and they have to take it from you. And they don't know what they should do that or not. Because it shows that you got it in your inventory, but they've got it in their hands. Well, it's one of them choices you got to make. All kinds of choices on these. The CO put mine out of commission one time. I put it in a geocache, and I guess he went to check to see if it was in there. Next time he went out there, and it wasn't. So he put down that it was missing. Reported it as missing. Well, I got a message from Geocaching.com saying that it was missing. The CO did it. And so I brought it back into my inventory. And it was, I don't know, 3-4 weeks later, somebody took it from my inventory. Grabbed it from me. So I'm thinking, it was on the interstate. It was at a rest area. So, if you're traveling, wow, if you go from here to California, say it's going to take you a week, and you find a travel bug on the way out there, that means it's going to be 2 weeks before you can get back home to log it.
Yeah.
Unless you got a laptop with Wi-Fi, or if you got one of those smartphones where you can have the geocaching app on it. But, we don't have that.
No.
So if we go on a trip and we find something, we're going to have to wait till we get home. So if we're 2 weeks from being at home, I guess that TV's going to end up being sorted out of luck. But we've got it.
Yeah.
So say the people that say, well, okay, it's missing, I'll order me another one. There you go. Okay, well, let's see what else. We got any other problems we can talk about with geocaching?
Problems? No.
Complaints?
None that we haven't already voiced.
Let's let somebody else voice a complaint or a problem with their geocaching. Send us an email.
Still trying.
Yes, send us an email, radiotalkshow2013@gmail.com. Tell us what your problem is, question, comment, remark, anything, Just let us know you're out there and listening. Let us know what your geocaching name is and where you're listening from. And then just complain all you want.
And the thing about an email is, for all you people that are worried about what your voices sound like on a radio, with an email, you don't have to talk on the radio. We can read it for you.
There you go. Now, if you want your voice on the radio, what do? Go to speakpipe.com/Hikerjamz. You can leave a 90-second audio, and if that's not enough time to get what you want said, send that what you got, and then turn around and send another one to finish your story or comment or complaint. And we have another way. And wow. The phone number for our studio is 937-381-9343. And that will, when I'm not in the studio, I can transfer that to my personal cell phone. And if you want to record your call, you just let me know and I can start the recording right off of my phone. And then we can play that on the air at the next weekend. So it's not all that hard, to speak up.
Not at all.
But now if you want to do your own recording, and I know this is a little out of the way, but if you go to hikerjamztalkshow.com, over on the right hand side you'll see where it says how to record an audio, and that explains everything on the audio. Now if you have Dropbox, that's fine. If you don't have Dropbox, grab it, because you can send me that audio no matter how big it is. You can send that to me on Dropbox and I'll get it right away. A lot of these little audios that I've made and tried to send an email, it's too large, it won't go. So I've experimented with quite a few different ways to get the audios to me from that. And that's the best way to do that is download Dropbox. And it's free. You can send a lot of things on it. You can send pictures to it. You can send audios. You can send files. And it's a good place to save them too. If anything happened to your laptop or computer or your phone, if you lose all your information, you've got it right there. You can access it from any other laptop, desktop, or phone. And just remember, don't put the password to it in your computer nowhere, because if you lose everything in your computer, you won't remember your password. So write that password down, put it someplace where if you happen to get another computer or get yours fixed, then you'll know the password. You can go in and sign back up on it, and there's all your files. Just transfer them back to, it'll still keep them there, but you can copy them off into your computer again. So it's good for other things besides sending me voice messages. And so there's a few ways to do it. So, and also you can find on my website, hikerjamztalkshow.com, you can find there I think it's on the right hand side, a little tab sticking out that says message me or send a message, and that will take you to the speakpipe.com/hikerjamz too. But that's all you do is all you need is a microphone or a laptop with a built-in microphone, and just click on record, and then when you're done you can listen to it, see if it's alright, that's what you want, or you can just send it and I'll get that. So say hi to all the people that are listening this week, and hope y'all having good weather wherever you are. I heard that things are starting to thaw out up north.
No more popsicle, huh?
Yeah, but you know what happens when everything thaws out up north? All that water runs down to Florida here and washes the sand out from underneath us.
Then we have rivers in our backyard.
Thanks a lot, people. And dig a ditch toward the east or west, or don't let it go south.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, you guys be putting your snow boots up, and we'll be getting our kayaks out. So
there you go.
Going to get me a kayak.
You might need one this summer.
I'm thinking, yeah. They sell them year-round here at our family-friendly everyday store we go to.
Oh, of course they do. It's Florida.
$300.
Yeah,
Can you imagine me going down
down Collier Boulevard in a
Collier
kayak? Yeah, I can see it.
start backstroking that thing? Whoa, we got a red light. Never
see
mind.
it.
There ain't no cars out here. I'll run this light.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Bill had a few big summertime hurricane season. He had a few cars that decided to go too fast and they'd flood out. And then when he'd go to pick them up, because the water was so high, anytime a car would go by, it'd make the car that was stalled out rock. And he had a hard time hooking the thing up to get it out because there was so much water. So it gets interesting around here some hurricane seasons.
I'll tell you what, I've had more bad reasons to come down here than I had good reasons.
Yeah.
And since I've been here, I'm still getting more bad reasons.
Oh, just wait. You haven't seen anything yet.
Well, I tell you what, though, a couple of things I haven't seen yet, and I hope I don't, but one of them was the bear, and one of them was the rattlesnakes.
I think the bear moved on. The rattlesnakes, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen them around here, but they're around.
Been getting a lot of pictures of the deer out here. We got 3 of them. That's every day.
Mm-hmm.
2 bucks and 1 doe, and the doe's going to have some fawns here pretty shortly.
Oh yeah, she looks like she's ready to have her babies.
Ready. She's bigger every day. And I got my trail camera sitting out there, right there where I'm feeding them at. And they anywhere from 4:30 at night till 8 o'clock in the morning, they're in and out of there.
Mm-hmm. They sleep out there somewhere.
Yeah. They're sleeping on the other side of that fence.
I kind of thought so.
Yeah.
Because they feel safe out here because they know nobody around here will shoot them.
I got food out there for them, and I got water. I got a picture the other day of a squirrel sitting in the corn
In the
pan.
corn pan?
Yeah. He just... Well, no, it wasn't either. It wasn't. I walked up on that squirrel. Yeah. And I didn't have my camera with me.
Well, you did get a guinea hen.
Yeah.
And you have had a squirrel in one, and a turtle. A turtle, yeah.
Imagine a turtle eating all the deer corn.
Oh, boy. Well, you're feeding everything out here.
Yeah. I wish they'd show up a little bit more in the daytime, though, so I get a better view of them.
Mm-hmm.
The night view's good for the deer.
Yeah.
Because they're bigger. But then the possum. I got 2 little eyeballs back there and behind a tree coming out.
Yeah.
And I zoomed in on that, and I seen his nose. I was okay, that's the possum. Wow. The fox has been around a lot, too, now.
Yeah, he's coming around more all the time.
And one of the foxes is having babies.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I seen him pick up that piece of the food we had out there and take off with it and then come back later for more.
Yeah, he'd come get him 3 or 4 good bites of some food, and then he'd grab something big in his mouth and take off towards the den.
And then turn around and come back and
he'd
do it again.
come back and eat 3 or 4 more bites full of food, and then grab something big and go back to the den. Wow. That's nice, just to sit and watch that happen every day.
Yeah, I loved animals out here. But we still got to go geocaching again. Maybe we can see some out there.
Photo caching.
I'm sorry. Photo caching.
Yeah, we got to do some more photo caching.
I should have known that. That was my word. What am I thinking?
They just put out about 14 of them here this week. Yeah,
I was noticing that, and they're not too far from the house.
No. Well, it says, 4 miles, 5 miles, but by the time you go on the road, to where we're at. Anyway.
Well, it's a little farther that way.
It'd be about 10.
Because we're like 3.5 miles off of the main highway out in the woods.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was waiting to get them till they got all that they was going to put out there, and I think they did.
Yeah.
But some of them are puzzle caches. Some of them are multi-caches, and some of them's traditional caches.
I'm not sure about the puzzle caches.
Yeah, I'm not into getting them, because on the puzzle cache, it says that you have to have logged 100 5 terrain caches to be able to sign that one.
We don't have 5 terrain around here.
No.
I think we're lucky if we have 3 terrain.
We'll have to check that out and see what that is, because I don't see where anything could be a 5 unless it's way down in the Everglades in the swamps.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
But it's some of these places that's rated a 2 is pretty rough for me.
Yeah, just a little.
Okay, well, we got that took care of, and let's see. I was going to bring up something here. Magnify Your Fun. That was one of your caches.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it went backwards.
Yeah, it was. It went out of Ohio. Now it's going back to Ohio. It looks like. And I thought he'd get farther than it did. Where did it end up last time? Gee, I don't remember.
Was it Georgia?
Georgia. And, it went past Georgia, and now it's going back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's headed back toward Ohio. I guess it just likes Ohio.
Well, you didn't put you wanted to visit all 48 states, though. You just said to travel wherever
I
it wanted
put travel
to.
the world to something about traveling the world to see every state and country, or to see as many states and countries as possible. That's what I put.
Gotta get out of the states to see the countries.
I can't seem to get out of the states. It's going backwards again.
We'll be back after this commercial.
Geocachers, check it out. FTF Geocacher Magazine, the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios, and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Check it out at www.ftfgeocacher.com.
This part of Geocaching Talk Show is sponsored by Cache Advance. For a full line of geocaching needs, visit their website today. They are an official Groundspeak distributor, and they have everything you need for geocaching supplies. That's www.cache-advance.com.
Looking for a geocaching adventures? Go to geofleas.com, spelled F-L-E-A-Z. Along for the ride. Travel fleas are now GeoFleas. Order your GeoFleas today and go along for the ride. With over 6 million geocachers around the world, it can be hard to leave your mark. Personalize your geocaching experience with GeoFleas today.
To find out more about geocaching, go to geocaching.com. At the top left of the page, go to Learn and click on Geocaching 101. And from there, you will find all the questions and answers for what geocaching is all about. Then you can sign up as a free member or as a premium member and get started as a new geocacher and enjoy the worldwide treasure hunting game wherever you are. That's www.geocaching.com.
All right, there we go. And we're going to slip another one in on you here. We have Lookout Lisa again this week. And Lookout Lisa is owner and CEO, I guess she's the owner and founder of cache-advance.com. For all your geocaching supplies and needs there, that's the place to go. Just look it up online at cache-advance.com. She's up there in Washington, and they have good shipping rates and about everything you can think of in the store. I think they even you can see all the items online. And so we're gonna go ahead and do Lookout Lisa. Every week she sends us question of the week, and we haven't heard it yet either, so we're going to kind of listen to it while we're playing it, and we'll see what she says this week. Lisa?
We recently asked, have you completed any challenge caches yet? Well, after tallying all the answers, we found that everyone who replied has completed at least one challenge cache. So here's what we heard. Lewis's comment on Google Plus was shared by many. He says, several. And there are several more. I might grab it when I'm in the area list. You know, Lewis, that's the same way that I take care of mine as well. I keep a separate pocket query in my GPS, and I know that they're there when I'm ready to do a puzzle or a challenge run. Well, James on Facebook had a different opinion. He said that he's done quite a few over the years, but my attitude towards them has changed over time. Back when they were few and far between, I took on most of them. But now that you can't hardly swing an ammo can without hitting one, my usual response to a new one being published is, meh. I'll do them if I've already qualified, making them essentially just a traditional cache. But otherwise, my interests are elsewhere, and I don't usually bother with them. Well, Kevin on Facebook shared, yes, I like the variety of caching they can encompass. I'm actually working on a meta challenge, 100 challenge caches found. Wow. Well, Dawn shared, yes, plenty. They add a lot more interest to geocaching than just doing individual caches. Well, as always, we really enjoyed hearing about challenge caches, and you can too if you follow us, Cache Advance, on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus for the geocaching question of the day. Thanks and happy caching.
Okay, well, I don't know about the challenge caches. To me, it's just a challenge to be able to get out there and find a traditional. The puzzle caches, I'm not too swift with that.
I don't care for them all that much either.
I don't know. I like to find different types of caches, and I know there's puzzle caches and mystery caches and all that. There's a lot of them that's got unique caches.
The multi-caches aren't too bad.
Right, yeah. Unless you get one in the middle that's missing.
Yeah, that's a little aggravating.
Or the final's missing.
That's true too.
You go out there. Well, that one that they're going to have at that event, I think it's the 22nd, 23rd. I don't know what day it was. It's not this weekend. It's not next weekend. Yeah, I think it is next 21st or something. Anyway, I'll have to look that one up. I've been following it, see how many people are going to attend it. But after the breakfast meet and greet, they're going to go to this one that's, I think there was 6, 8. Yeah, I think it was 8 multi-cache.
Wow.
And but they say it's a 6-mile hike. I think it was total. To go all the way around. Said bring plenty of water. Bring your boots, because you'll get wet and muddy. No matter what time of year it is.
Sounds like the Everglades.
It's across from the park we went to for Florida.
Picayune?
No. The one we went to for the Florida's oldest cache.
I thought that was... Oh, wait. Oh, come on now.
Oh, boy. Hold on, we'll get it for you. Collier Seminole State Park. And... Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like across the street from there.
Okay.
The highway. So, but I don't think I want to go to that. I'm sure there'd be some older people there, older than me, maybe. But
maybe. Okay.
if there's a bunch of 20, 30-year-old people there that's going on that, I'd never be able to keep up with them. So, Actually, and it says to be sure you take somebody with you. It says the trail can be wet at times. The hike is around 3 miles. I was wrong. 3 mile round trip.
Yeah, you was only 3 miles off.
And the final container is about 100 feet off the trail. Let's see. And so the owner of the cache got tirelessly. Okay, is long gone. The owner is long gone. Okay. So then in 2013, she gave it to Lori Bird, a most excellent birthday present, and allowed her to adopt it.
Oh.
So that it costs you to get in. I think it's $5 a car. And the GC code on that is it's another one of them old ones that's been out there since 2000.
GI.
Wait a minute. No, that's a Christmas cache. I'm thinking here.
Are you in the wrong area?
Yeah, I am. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to go ahead and make this map larger. Whew. Okay, where's it at?
Did you lose it?
I lost it.
Oh, no.
I searched for a cache today on Geocaching.com. It was that new system they got now where you can choose what you want to search for and everything.
I've seen it.
And I messed up. I was going to search for a cache that started with pi. And it said, oops, a DNF we was unable to find.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of neat. Wow.
Even they have a sense of humor. Oops, a DNF.
Yeah. Lemmings Loop. That's the one I'm looking at here.
Oh, I've heard Son of Skeeter Swatter and Budija talk about that one.
Yeah. Well, it's bad enough it's got a 4 difficulty.
Yeah, okay.
It's got a 4.5 terrain.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not in any kind of shape to try that one then.
And the final cache is a regular size. But usually on those, they're easy to find the final one. But let's see what it says here. We've got got some nice looking trail here. It's kind of compact and bushy. Okay, and here, this is the one. The trail's listed at 6.5 miles, but would be closer to hiking 8 miles to complete all the stages.
Whew.
Which will ultimately lead you to an ammo can. Okay. Regular size ammo can.
That's pretty sad. We can't find regular size caches around here, and they've got one at the end of an 8-mile track.
Yep. Yeah.
Of course, because I can't walk 8 miles.
There's a $5 charge per car, and be sure to pick up your trail map.
Trail map.
Yeah, that'll come in handy, especially with a GPS, right? Duh.
Yep.
But how many people now would do that? Now, don't forget when you get there to put a mark on your car there on your GPS where you can find your way back, or make sure to save your trail so you can backtrack it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I usually do is backtrack. But see, if you're going around like this in a circle, and you're here and you're done, where's your car? You'd have to go all the way back around the trail
to find it.
Yeah, when you might only be 50 feet from it.
Yeah, you might go the wrong direction.
Mark your car. Don't do like K&B did.
Are you picking on K&B?
I'm going to pick on Ken. Yeah. They went geocaching, and it was kind of going to be dark a little bit, when they were done. So I left the lights on so they could see their car when they was done.
All right, K&B.
Yeah, the battery went dead on the car.
Oh, that's not
Don't
good.
do that. All right. So anyway, there's stage 1, stage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yay, finally the final stage 7. So I was wrong there. I thought there was 8 stages.
That's still a long walk.
Yeah, it is. But just think, we go out and find 8 caches in a day's time. Actually, we look for 10.
Yeah.
So I don't see it would be any different than trying to find them all at once. You could just sit down and take a break, for 10, 15 minutes and halfway through or whatever.
Oh, by the way, I got something to say to Ken.
Hello, listen up, Ken.
With all that talking you do to James, if you happen to think of something that he did that was silly, it was all his idea to bring up your car. Don't pick on me. It's his fault.
Oh, Ken and Billy. I tell you, they do their share of caching.
Yeah, they do.
They're in Arizona, and they go over into Nevada. They're right on the border. 3 states, isn't it? New Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada. Something like that.
I like some of the pictures I've seen of the areas that they go.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Gorgeous area.
Lake Havasu.
I would think Havasaw. I don't know.
They went there for geocaching event and stuff, and I heard that Lake Havasu was the number 5, I think, for spring break beaches.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, there's some really nice caches out there somewhere. I did give you the GC code on that, didn't I? No, I didn't. I was going to, and that was
got
the wrong
sidetracked.
One. It was the wrong one. Okay, GC code for Lemmings Loop. 11MA3. That was put out in 2007. Wow. Okay. There's 223 log visits. There's 89 finds. 7 did not find.
Not too bad, then.
113 notes wrote on it, and well, this one says can't wait to take this on March 21st. So they're going to the Fleming event. Someone said congrats to Mini ATA for finishing your 1,000th find on this hike back in August. Super excellent logs, it says. And yeah, whoa, that person there wrote a whole chapter.
Well, I guess they had a lot to talk about on 8 Mile
There's
Walk.
another one, log part 2.
Wow.
Yeah, they wrote 2 chapters on it. Bunch of pictures. Yeah, there's when people find something like that down here, they just go wild over it. Trailhead parking, it's got that where you can park at. It's got the coordinates, and it's got the coordinates to the ranger station where you pick up your receipt. And what you do is anywhere you go in the park, if you leave that area where the ranger station is, you leave that receipt on your dash, so when they come by and see it there, they know that you've paid.
Yeah.
So
good idea.
Yeah, it is. And well, if I don't get to go to it, then we'll go to it some other time. Just us.
There is no we if you're talking 8 Mile Walk. I'm lucky if I could walk 3.
Well, we just have to take one of them shopping carts that we find up there on the side of the road, and I'll just push you the rest of the way. How's that?
Okay, that'll work if you want to push me the rest of the way. Because honestly, I think the last time I walked 7 miles was, I was probably about 35 maybe. So it's been quite a while back.
Well, I walked, what was it, 4 mile with Rhodesia and Son of Skeeter Squatter.
Yeah. I'm not sure I could do that right now. I really
They got a faster pace.
They do, because they're so much younger than we are.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it was looking pretty bad out, and it did start to rain just about as we got to the car.
Yeah.
It was probably, 20 feet from the car, and it started raining.
About that, yeah.
And everybody had their nice cameras out there. We was photo caching.
Yeah, and my camera's not waterproof.
What do they call that bird that always talking about?
The pileated woodpecker.
Pileated woodpecker, yeah. There was 2 of them out there, and we had 2 of them here at the house.
We have a pair of them here, a male and a female.
Yeah, so wow, we got everything here that's out there.
We do.
And so, yeah, that it's awesome out here. You know, geocaching and seeing all this stuff, and then come home and find out we didn't have to leave to see it.
Oh, I told you that about everything we had here before we came back down. I mean, we've got it all here.
Yep.
An alligator out there in the canal that's
Yeah.
like 8 foot, and there's another one that used to be out there. It's about 10 feet, but we hadn't seen it in a while.
I didn't get the distance from here to the canal, but I did take 2 minutes to walk to it.
Yeah, it's not that far from our backyard.
No, it's closer than that when it floods, isn't it?
Well, when it's actually flooded up into our backyard. It went over the banks, across the road, into the yard.
And the alligator has got some sun tanning out here and in the yard.
Now, I haven't seen it suntanning in the yard, but we did see fish swimming in our little fire break back here behind the house. There was big old bass that was swimming across the road into our yard.
And that's only 50 feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's a little bit too far from my trail cam to reach, but it would in the daytime. I don't know if it would trigger it or not, but when it does trigger, it'll pick up a good 100 and 200 feet away. But
Yeah.
something has to trigger it. Okay, well, we'll, got our vanity plate for the car.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And somebody named Hikerjamz is so proud of it.
I went and bought a frame for it and a plastic cover.
Make sure it didn't get messed up.
Put it right there on the front. And got a few compliments out of it. It says, well, I'll tell you what it says, but you can find it up there on our pictures for our show notes. But it says, Hikerjamz Geocaching Podcast, Crazycritter1966, www.aftercache.com. And it's got a picture of my microphone in the middle, and it's got two little paw prints, two on each side of the plate for Crazy Critter.
Yeah, because I'm a crazy critter.
Yeah, we got that. It took probably about 2 weeks, didn't it, to get that?
Yeah, it didn't take too long.
Yeah. And I was happy with it. So, Crazy Critter went out there and looked at it a couple times.
Hey, you keep looking at it and taking pictures of it and putting it on Facebook and showing it off to everybody.
Yeah, sure do. But everybody come back with a compliment. So, all right. What are we going to get next? Ink pens?
Oh, sure. I'm sure they can put all that on an ink pen.
Oh, yeah. Well, pretty much. They could put, Hikerjamz After-Cache, Crazycritter1966.
Okay.
And then the website.
Yeah. We could find somebody that does shirts.
Yeah, we did the shirts with Blog Talk Radio.
No, you did that.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that one.
But if we did them come out real good.
Yeah, the only problem is, unfortunately, because I am such a big girl, they don't normally make shirts my size.
Well, hey, we'll make some and give them away. We'll get somebody that gives an email.
Oh, yeah, okay. You better start
That's
looking and see the price of them first, because they're not cheap.
I know. Have to get all the sizes together. We'll give them away and then order them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because...
How about order them first, and we'll give away so many of them?
I'm not going to... Well, no, because if I run out of the size that the people want...
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
So I would have to run a contest for a winner, and then they just have to wait 6 weeks to get it.
Okay, so you better check on prices before you decide to do that, though, because you'll find they're not very cheap.
Yeah, they wasn't real cheap. But sometimes you get a deal. Okay, so we'll get back with everybody next week, and until then, what do they say?
Catch you later.